This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Sugar Bowl. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish against the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us from the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Hey guys, Georgia's head coach told me pregame, this is the most magical story we have seen this year in the college football playoff. This team has had to prove themselves every step along the way. And today, one win away from a national championship game appearance. The coach said we cannot be thinking about that. Our focus has to be where our feet are right now and making sure we are locked and loaded on every single play. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Receiver in motion now. And on the carry, he's heading left. He's stopped for no gain. The defense swarming on the first play of the game.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. You can just feel it. There's always extra juice in the Big Ten and the SEC collide. The SEC, of course, dominating the championship landscape for more than a decade, but the Big Ten flexing now, Joel, 3 years in a row.
Well, Chris, to be the best, you got to beat the best, and the title is going to go through one of these two conferences in order.
It's caught. He's breaking free. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Trying to find room. It's Frazier. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. When we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day.
So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get in the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. That's a good start for the Bulldogs quarterback. Of course, in Georgia's history, Joel, quarterbacks have not always been asked to go out and win games single-handedly. But this guy, I think he's more than a game manager.
Chris, I think you're exactly right.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And they move into the lead here in this semifinal. They're setting out to try the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. That strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. First play looking to throw it. He's running out of time here. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he's brought down there. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4, and they pick up 6 on the first down pass. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Back to throw. It's Stockton. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Oh, that one's picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Hand off to the back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
1st and 10 now for the offense. He'll hand it off. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
He's looking deep here. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Now he's bringing it back. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Past the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. So the defensive touchdown stays on the board. The offense had a chance to negate it with the penalty, but for some reason declined it. Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And one final play before the end of the quarter. To the air. It's Carr. Short throw complete to the tight end. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Moving the receiver now before the snap. Play action here on 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made just short of the marker. Looks like it's going to be inches to go.
The key to these curl routes is the wide receiver understanding space and the zone defense. Watch as he hooks up and gives his numbers to his quarterback. And then it's about the quarterback understanding the read, getting that flat defender out of the way, and throwing the football on time. It looks simple, but that's really good execution.
Movement here from the tight end. And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And an opening here. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Carr. Close to the tight end. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Irish.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Breaking tackles.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good.
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Open field ahead. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. Offense now in the all-important red zone. Back to pass. It's Stockton. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm. Well, this defense better not get too comfortable. They threw it on 3rd and 1 because they're likely going for it on 4th and 1.
The Dogs will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Let's throw to the right, looking for the 1st down. Touchdown, Dogs! That's how you finish a play.
That's great execution from this offense, and now just an extra point away from tying this one up going into half. That is a great job, and now a new outlook in this game. Likely tied up at halftime. They'll kick it away to start the second half. Defense has got to get a stop.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. The sure hands. It's Graham. Creative running there. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender. My goodness.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try the ground game here. He's got some space. Look out. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score. Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Going for his running back. Checks this down to the running back. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Kicking team on now for the extra point. They knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
You know, oftentimes it can be hard to bring these tight ends down once they've got the football because, again, they're big bodies and you're trying to tackle them with secondary players. But what timing here. Look at this hit right as he catches the ball. This is the avenue. This is the way to go.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Hit just as he throws the ball, and it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. That's caught. It's Humphreys. On the tackle made, but it's enough. It's down. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Wiley. Now the Bulldogs signaling for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. Across. Could take it all the way. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their second score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Graham. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
They stop him right at the 24.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
QB bootlegs here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made in space. Look out. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The offense really clicking here. Looking to pass. It's Carr. On the move now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Outstanding coverage in the back end. They play nickel defense here at a defensive back, and this coverage is marvelous. There's really nowhere to go with the football. And because of that, you can tell this quarterback patting the football, holding it in the pocket, and that allows the rush to get home. Great combination of coverage and rush working together here. I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation. The entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. Third and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer. And ultimately, this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack. And now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Handing off on the draw play. Breaks into the clear. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking for a gap. It's Mobley.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Looks like Notre Dame will have the 1st down. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead of the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space.
Looking for a man deep down the middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Absolutely love this play call. I know it wasn't successful, but that's the exact situation where you want to take a shot. You feel like you're going to convert here on 3rd down. You've only got inches to go. Why not take a shot? Really force this defense to protect the entirety of the field. Just didn't go your way this time, but keep that in your back pocket. Wow, what a clutch conversion on 3rd down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the 2nd half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a 1st down.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track. And
looking for a man deep on the right side. That one knocked away, incomplete. Good job by the defense to end the 3rd quarter. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. We're sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. A running play called on 4th down. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead.
Tremendous job by this defense. Their gap control is sound. They're flying to the football, and then they're making the play. These guys, in particular up front, look at them just extend off these blocks, and they're able to make the stop.
To throw, it's Carr. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Running out of time in the pocket. Now the pass rush gets home.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable. He's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack.
On another sack, this defense on fire.
Well, this is exactly why it's so important to stay on schedule. When you get in these obvious passing situations, these defensive linemen can just pin their ears back. Look at this pass rush. It's just overwhelming the offensive line.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Graham. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. And they go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Just so difficult to throw the ball in this area of the field because it's condensed. You're in the red zone. These defensive windows, they're just smaller, and you can see they reacted. Nice hit right as the ball arrives.
Leaning on the run game here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Really good run by that running back. I thought he was going to get into the end zone. Why not reward him? Go right back to this guy. He's the hot hand. Give him the ball. He'll punch it in.
Keeps it on the draw. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, that is exactly how to stop these quarterback-designed runs. You've got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield, and there's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. They go to the air to reach the end zone. So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to. But they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these.
Looking deep down the right side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Touchdown, Georgia. This quarterback on fire today. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation.
It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
In the coverage seam, downs the ball right there. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
With the catch, it's Wiley. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for a late deep shot. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And that play could end the season for this offense. For the defense, what an enormous play, Joel. So close now to moving on.
This group was confident all week that they were going to make the plays necessary to go out and win this game, and they've been able to do that on the defensive side. And I got to tell you, what a crushing moment for this offense. All of that work, all offseason, all season long, and it comes down to win or go home, and their season is likely over.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He's got room to run. Look out. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
And there it is, the crucial first down that can begin to celebrate. They'll move on to play for a national championship. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Well, the confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky, because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We're exactly right. As big of a hurdle as this is, and what a wonderful accomplishment it is, the biggest hurdle and the biggest accomplishment is still ahead. They've got to go and play for a national title. That's where their focus needs to go 100% as quickly as possible.
So now the final 2 teams remain standing to battle for this season's national championship. We'll see you there. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.